What's up, YouTubers? Welcome to Life Be Life, and let everybody get tuned in. Let me start tagging some people in so we can get this started. Good topic today. Hope y'all get everybody in. Give me 1 second. My Mr. YouTubers. All right. This topic is very interesting. Very, very interesting. I think everybody should tune in on this topic. Like, share the video, subscribe. This is a very, very important topic. I'm excited about this topic. Get in tune with Life Be Life. This is our podcast of Life Be Life. I'm sorry, I'm getting on my Instagram and my YouTube. All of it set up right now. Give me a second. Yeah, hey Anika. What's up, friend? I'm actually tagging everybody in right now to Life Be Life on Instagram. Hopefully everybody can jump in and check it out. Good evening. I'm too busy putting people in right now. Just give me a second. Okay, I got them already. There we go. All right, so we're going to go get here up and try to get it started. Hold on, YouTube. I'm coming down. Okay. I got it. It's taking a little time, but I got it. Kids are allowed to see this video on YouTube, so there will be no swearing, which it shouldn't be. It's definitely going to be a positive subject. Okay. All right. That's the song. All right, I'm almost done, y'all. All right, done. Finally, geez, it takes time to put people into Facebook alone, not let alone you got Instagram and YouTube. So yeah, that's okay. All right, Anika, you on here? I'm gonna go ahead and get it started. I don't wait no longer. They're already going on 5 minutes. Hey, Sheree, there go my Sheree, and she better stay the whole line. Welcome to my YouTube, Sheree. Hey, you know Sheree is a nigga. That's my other friend. Well, we about to get into it in a minute. We about to get into it. So if you don't know, Sheree, this is my podcast on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. The topic for today is, I don't know if you've seen the movie, The 688. If you haven't seen it, go on Netflix. You guys can watch it at any time. No charge. Just go look at it. You can get a lot of knowledge from there. There's things on that movie that I didn't even know. So, yeah, if you haven't seen The 688, go on Netflix. Go check it out. All right, I got a cue. All right, we got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I see you. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to Life Be Life. I am your host, Alexandria, a.k.a. Sugarfoot. The topic for today is the 688. First of all, how's everybody doing today? I hope y'all having a fantastic evening. Today was my day off, so most of the time I do it on my day off. my podcasting. So if possible, y'all can like, share, subscribe. There are viewers on here such as kids. There will be no swearing or anything provocative and inappropriate on this live. I don't know where Derek at, but he needs to hear that because he likes to curse. So with that being said, I hope everybody had a great day. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's very, very important. I already got expanded on Instagram. This is my second episode with Instagram, but originally my 19th episode. So please, everyone, please like, share, subscribe. It's very, very important. If you can't get the information, you can always go on YouTube or Facebook. You see the information right there next to the title. Can't miss it. If you don't know what it is, inbox me and I will give you the information. But please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so we're going to get in tune with this 6888. Hold on, because I got 1 minute. Hold on, because I don't know what he's thinking. My huge supporter, which is he probably sleep. I don't know. Maybe he is. I don't know. I don't want to make assumptions. But he definitely a big part of my podcast. Hold on, if he would answer, give me a second. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, he probably is. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So the topic today is the 6888. The 6888 is a platoon, the first platoon, African American platoon that went out in 2000. Let me say it right, y'all, because I want to say it the correct way. Because I also happy to do this topic. So this is the cast of the 6888. I don't know if you've seen the cast, but just by watching this movie, it inspired me to do this podcast. Why? Because there's so many things I learned that they are not teaching us, or what they have not taught us in school. I have no idea about the first black. Okay. Okay. Did you? Oh, girl, did I? I got so much information on here. I got information that they didn't even disclose about the 6888. I got information. I even got names, times, dates, because I just wanted to do my research and learn a little bit more about every character. What's up, VJ? About every character. So the reason why, as you know, that they really didn't want us African American people to be on the same level as them. I'm gonna say they because I am not a racist and I don't like using racist comments. But yeah, shout out to the US Postal. These women was phenomenal. The cast that was in this cast of the simple 6888. You must watch it. Okay, must watch it. It's about 855 women that went overseas. Okay? Overseas to deliver mail for the armies. Yeah, they already just seen this big kind. See, he's texting me. Okay, hold on 1 second, y'all. All right. Okay. So I'm sorry, I was interrupted, but it's fine. But this is about 855 colored women that went out there and out towards the army. They literally went out to Europe. All this takes place in Europe. They went out to Europe to deliver mail, to actually fix all this mail that was their duty to do, to basically get this mail to the army loved ones. They had no communication. No communication. I'm so excited about that. I can't even get my words out because it's just frustrating, what us women, people always underestimate us. When really we're the backbone of this country. We are. We're the backbone. I'm telling you, us women is so strong and powerful. Y'all have no idea. Let's get in tune with the cast members first. Kerry Washington. Okay, she played the role of Charity Adams. Okay, Charity Adams. If you don't know who Kerry Washington is, she played in many movies. She played Olivia Pope. That was one of the biggest TV shows she played in was Olivia Pope. Okay, if you don't know who she is, Google her. She's phenomenal. When I mean phenomenal, I have never seen I've seen her and Olivia Pope, but Olivia Pope, but this woman here, she put her foot down on this one. She did what she needed to do to make this show, and they did it so quick. I want to get so deep into it. So Kerry Washington was a commander. She was a commanding officer. She was the first Black commanding officer. She is playing the role of Charity Adams. Charity Adams, which she passed away January 13, 2002. The reason why they did this so quick. Tyler Perry and Oprah. They did it so quick because she was on hospice. This is stuff that you don't know. They're not going to show on the show. I literally did my research on this. They did this really quick. I think they did it within 4 months because Charity Adams was really on hospice. So if you can go on YouTube, you can see it. She was excited about meeting Tyler Perry, going through the interview, explaining her side before she passed. So it's so interesting. You gotta go see it, you guys. Gotta go see it. But Kerry Washington, she did a phenomenal job. She stepped up to the plate to one of the lieutenants. That I don't know if y'all seen it, but if you seen her when the guy was doing like a inspection. He was doing an inspection. And she just, I think that role right there, just that role alone, just did something for me because she actually stepped, back then you can't say no, you can't make a smart mouth, a smart comment. You can't do anything like that because they'll hold it against you. I'm going to say they. I'm not going to never say white people. I'm never, ever going to say that. So they will hold it against you. But back then it was segregated. Everything was segregated still. Everything still is. To me, some things are in this world today still segregated. Certain things, like certain places you can't go, certain things you can't do. It's there. It's there. We all know it's there. We're far from dumb. We definitely know that it's there. However, when you watch this woman plays this role, she plays a huge, powerful role, teaching these women how to survive, teach them how to make things. She just teach them how to be a strong woman. Okay, when these women was introduced, these 855 women was introduced to go to Europe to sort this mail out, to help these people get communications with their family. Do you know that when they went to their location, first of all, when they was traveling, they traveled by boat, while the commanding officer, Charity Adams, flew. Okay? When they traveled through this boat had no security, no support. They were heading towards a torpedo was heading their way. They were bopped all over the place. And, the person, okay, I'm live. Okay, so they were, hey Tanya, how you doing? Welcome to Life Be Lifing. This is my podcast. Like I said, to finish out what I was saying, when these 855 colored women, in case you didn't know, Tanya, this topic is about the cast of the 6888. If you haven't seen this movie, you can go see it on Netflix with Kerry Washington and several other actresses. But when these 855 women traveled over to Europe, and they traveled in this boat, and they were like bopping everywhere. They were heading to a torpedo. Mind you, they on water. They had no safety. They had nothing to cover them, to shield them, no seatbelts, no nothing. So just imagine you bopping all over the place. The person that told the commanding officer, Charity Adams, if you don't know Charity Adams, that is Olivia Pope, as y'all know her as. Kerry Washington, she's playing that role on there. If you go and look on there, she had confidence in these girls. She knew these girls can go through these stages. But what killed me was he wanted them to march right after they just went through that torpedo. He wanted them to march. Mind you, when they went in Europe, they're going into cold weather. This is very, very cold weather. When they get off that boat, hey Earl, when they get off that boat, they had to march some ways. And when I mean them women marched, they marched with pride. They didn't care if it was cold. They didn't care about no gloves, no hat. Them 855 women marched with pride. And they had confidence while they were marching. That is something really, really hard to do when you just got hit by a torpedo bouncing everywhere and, on this ship, and you come out marching. Not to mention, after they got through marching, they went to the location where they was basically living at. Let me tell you something. Filth on top of filth. It was so dirty, so congested. It was just really, really bad. Not to mention, when they went to go look at the mail, when I mean stacks and stacks, we are talking about over 200 million pieces of mail. Now, mind you, when these women came over there in Europe, they made that place into it looked like brand spanking new. They painted it, they mopped it, they did everything to make it look like home, something comfortable for them. However, what y'all didn't know in the movie was it was cold the whole time those women was on this movie. It was cold. They was working in cold, and they don't tell you that on the show. They don't tell you on the movie. It was 0 below. These women was working in the cold, sorting mail in the cold. They were switching up day and night, 24 hours to sort this mail to make sure these soldiers get communication with their families. Even dead soldiers. They've been trying to get out for years. Some of that mail was sitting there longer than 10, I would say roughly. Someone said it was 10 years, but when I did my research, it was sitting there for 10 months. Do you imagine not hearing from your loved one or your children or your husband for 10 months? But let me tell you something. They had the best commanding officer, Charity Adams. Do your research. The first African American woman to be commanding officer. And it's in World War II. Please go do your research. I did not know anything about the 6888. Tyler Perry and Oprah introduced the 6888 to me. They did not teach us this in school. No, they didn't. So I think I don't care what Tyler Perry and Oprah, what's going on, what people say about them, but for them introducing their education to me, I thank them for that, because it's a lot of people don't know what we do. See, let me tell you something. Us as Black people, we are already judged by the color of our skin. As soon as we come out, we're judged. And y'all know that. But it's up to us. It's up to us to not let them take us out of our body, because that's what they want us to do. They want us to get out of our bodies. They want us to act up. You can't give them that energy, because once you give them that energy, they win. Kerry Washington made sure she didn't give them that energy. And she remained professional in this movie. She remained professional the whole time. You're going to see an episode. You're going to see, not an episode, you're going to see a scene when they're in the movie theaters and she's in there with the girls and they in the front row seat getting ready to watch a movie. You know, when you a commanding officer, when you have other people under you, they supposed to salute you. And it's a certain respect they give you. But it was this one guy in there. He told them, hey, y'all got to leave. What are y'all doing? Y'all got to leave. She's like, we're not going nowhere. He's real rude and disrespectful and called her the M word. Now, if you pay attention, there's another actress in there. And then she definitely sacrificed. Definitely, Anika. Kerry Washington role was the most important role in there. She made sacrifices. She put everything on the line for those women. Everything on the line for those women. Now, I don't know. I know y'all probably, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who's seen it, but Shanice Williams, she played Johnny May on there. She was the one that rose up and she was about to flare up at him and just snap. And Kerry Washington shut her down. She was like, no, you will sit down. Hey, mommy. This topic is about the 6888. If you ain't seen it, mom, it's on Netflix. But she shut her down quick. She said, no, you don't give them that energy. She shut it down quick. And she straightened her up. She straightened her up quick. Because sometimes, like now, we got to hold our tongues because we know we can jump out our body real quick with them. You know what I'm talking about. Like it's still there. That racism's still here. All of that is still here. That energy sometimes they give to us, it's still there. You could be the best supervisor in whatever field you in, and they still look at you. They still look at you like you'll never be up there. Let me tell you something. Us as African American people, we can do anything they can do, and we can do it better because we built this. We built this. We came up with ideas they done stole from us and became rich off of it. Do you not understand that? Do you know the stuff that we do now? Everything that we do now. And it's very important because everybody overlooks the education. You know, what really irritates me about our kindness, we so against each other when we need to be together. We need to help each other. And we so against each other. And you always worry about who got what and judging who. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Those women didn't bicker. Those women didn't try to kill each other, or fight, or cursing and swear at each other. Them women stuck together. They stuck together. All 855 women. And I know that's a lot of personality. Now, I know of 855 people are women, African American women with so many personalities can do this. I know we can do it too. Yeah, and you definitely, a nigga said some history should repeat itself. It should. And I'm so glad Tyler Perry and Oprah exposed this to me. I understand what you're saying, Anika. It's just this movie don't inspire you. I don't know what, because you know some people are like, I ain't watching this movie. It's called The 6 AAA. Some people say I'm not watching. I don't got time. Let me tell you something. Take the time. Make the time. Make the time. That's education that was missing. Because I didn't know about this. I am 34 years old and did not know about the 6 AAA. I didn't know about them. So that was education that was missed. Let's get on Ebony Assadian. Ebony Assadian plays the role of Lena Decoreco. Let me tell you something. Yeah, definitely. Lena Decoreco is a role with the young lady. She starts out going to high school. She's introduced to this, I can't say, Caucasian guy. He's very, very sweet. Very, very sweet. Very, very sweet guy. He was a gentleman. They liked it. Nobody liked the fact that they liked each other. You're going to see it at the beginning. Nobody liked that factor. But she fell in love with him. Yeah, and she fell in love with him. He went to the army and he fell in love with her and never came back. Guess what? If you look at the story, one of them letters that he wrote was still in there. You'll see it. Lena, Ebony of Assadian, she played the Lena role, and let me tell you something, she did a fantastic job too. She definitely did a fantastic job with her role also, because it was showing that she was kind of mentally messed up when he passed away. But it didn't stop her. It didn't stop her from doing her job. It didn't stop her from being y'all didn't know that she became the next commanding officer. Y'all didn't know that either. They don't tell you that in the movie. But that woman character was amazing too, because they were showing that you can go through, different emotions. She was going through so many different emotions through this movie. But the outcome came out beautifully. She finally got what she wanted. She got clarification. She got clarity to move on. You have to see it. Sarah Jeffrey. Sarah Jeffrey is the light-skinned girl. Oh my God. You know what I liked about her role was she played Dolores Washington. Oh, and by the way, for Lena Decoreco, she passed away January 2024. She was the last woman when she played Lena Decoreco. She was the last woman to live, and she just passed this year, 2024. She was 100 years old. I did my research on her because that woman That's the one Ebony Upsiding played. And I went back to go look at some of her old. They did old videos of them. You can see their face, you can hear their voices, you can hear what they've been through. Please go on YouTube and do your research. Lena Direcco is her name. Just go look at the video. Phenomenal woman. She said it was a great experience for her. Just go look at it. I can't go into details. She can self-explanatory explain it herself because it's a video from back in their time. You guys should go see it. But Sarah Jeffrey, she played the role of Dolores Washington. That is the only that is the light-skinned lady that's on there. That they thought that was white on the train. If you're gonna run into a scene and they was like, "Oh, ma'am, you got to get up and go." I'm not white. I'm black. And she stayed with the girls because they were separating them on the train. You got to watch her role. Her role was great too. It was really great. She was very supportive, and I feel like her, which is Dolores Washington and Lena Direcco, those was the main two that came up with clues and ways for those soldiers to get that mail to their loved ones. They solved the piece to the puzzle. They really did. They solved the piece to the puzzle because it was amazing how they did it. Which I'm gonna go into with that in a minute. After I tell you about the rest of the cast, it's only a few more casts. I was getting the main cast. Then you got Shanice Williams. That's the girl that said she couldn't fit her dress in the uniform. Yeah, she was like kind of a mouthy. That's the one that stepped up and wanted to curse out, the Caucasian guy because he said the N word. So you will see her on there too. But she's very good too. And then you have Milani Jackson. Milani Jackson is the captain. She's not the commander officer. She was the captain. She was the one that leaded the march. She was the one that she was like the right-hand man of the commanding officer, Charity Adams. If you go look at it, she's, phenomenal. She whipped those girls up. You think Charity Adams, there's a reason why Charity Adams had her as her number one right-hand person, because she whipped those girls into shape. Hey, V, when they first got there, they were working out. Oh, she whipped those girls into shape. Oh my God, phenomenal job whipping them into shape, dressing, making them wear their clothes neat. She just did a phenomenal job with the girls. That's why she kept me and Dummy watching. You watching it now, V? Yeah, just go check it out. And then you have the captain, Noel Campbell. Jay Reeds, which is Pryant Hughes. Jay Reeds was the guy that passed away that she was in love with. So now, y'all hear about most of these characters. All of them did an amazing job. But I really want to get in tune with the young ladies that came up with the clues. Well, I'm trying not to do a spoiler, but that's why I told you to watch it, because I knew I was going to talk about it on the podcast. So if it's a spoiler to you, then you should have watched it already, because I've been posted this. That is your fault if you're about to get the spoiler. So I noticed that you got to pay attention to the letter. The young lady, Lena Direcco, which is Ebony of Poseidon, you'll see her. She was the one that solved where they was at, what location they was in. If you pay attention, I don't know if you guys look at it, because I had to go look at the uniforms that they wear. They have a code they have on their shirts. That's how they tell what platoon they was in, what code they was in, even the fabric. Some of them had fabrics. You can tell by the fabrics. You can tell by different codes or stamps where locations they was at. That girl solved it and saved approximately 200,000 pieces of mail got pushed out in 3 months. Their deadline was 90 days. Do you hear me? 90 days. And they pushed 200,000 pieces of mail. Amazing. Matter of fact, it was, to be corrected here, it wasn't even 3 months. It was 6 months they gave them, and they did it in 3. They did it in 3 months. You're not going to tell me that if there ain't encouragement, I don't know what to tell you, because those women went in there day and night in the cold. They worked in the cold. Now, what they ain't going to tell you was they got frostbites. Back then, they didn't care. They didn't care about us getting they didn't care about them getting frostbites, no medical condition, none of that. They didn't care about none of that. They got frostbite one to a point that they need to get amputated. They just had frostbites. They had to let it heal on its own. They didn't tell you. They're not going to tell you that on there. Trust me, I did my research on this. I definitely did my research on this. Okay? And I'm telling you, it is a must. Anika said, I think the Holy Spirit was with them for sure. Oh, yeah, of course. With every last one of them. With every last one of them. I really feel like it was. So, there's a scene on here that disturbed me. I think it kind of tears me up a little because it was 2 women. They were taking the troops off to a location. And they crossed this path, and a man was trying to stop them. And as they continue on, they went through this area they wasn't supposed to go through, and they landed on a landmine. Let me tell you something. One of those women was one of the women that solved it also. And I know when you go through something like that, the first thing they came to mind was, we're going to do what our commanding officer tell us to do. We're going to clear this truck, and we're going to try to get off slowly. But I don't know if I did my research on landlines. Let me tell you something. As you know, that's a bomb. It's a sensor. Any certain move, it will blow. At least 2 girls got off of it. 2 girls got off of it. And when the 2 girls opened their doors, they did a countdown. We said, we're going to move slowly. 3, 2, 1, boom, they blew up. Now, here's my thing. Hey, Kayla. Here's my thing. Welcome to Life Be Life and Kayla. This is my podcast on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. When these 2 young ladies got blown away in this truck, what they not going to tell you in this movie is that money, when they had that huddle with the girls, when they build up money for them to have a proper funeral, because the Army did not want to pay for them a proper funeral because they were Black. That disturbed me. Because as I know today, anybody's in the Army always provide for your funeral arrangements, not let alone taking care of family members. That was disturbing to me. What they're not going to show you in the movie is all those women that put their money together. They went 2 weeks without eating because they had that money. They're not going to tell you that. I went and did my research. Those women had that. Hey, what's up, Joe? What's up, Giuseppe? They had that. The money that they put in for the 2 women that got blown away to have a proper burial. They didn't eat for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. They sacrificed not eating to make sure those girls, make sure they had a proper burial. Which is sad. It's sad, but they did what they needed to do. It was a sacrifice to make, and they did it. Another thing they're not going to tell you on this movie is that those 2 girls, they didn't bury them with the rest of the Army members. They didn't. They just buried them somewhere else, anywhere. They didn't even put them with the Army, although they was part of the AAA. That was another thing that made me upset. That they didn't even put them with Army people in general. Army always had their own grave sites. They didn't even get a chance to get in there. That was mind blowing to me, because those women, they made sacrifices too, and they definitely saved some people on that truck and got blown away. So they sacrificed their lives to make sure they was good, but they couldn't get a proper burial. That was mind blowing to me. That really irritated me, because who does that? But with that being said, that most of those women, they suffered from discrimination, because the reason why they're not going to tell you this in the movie, these women didn't get the opportunity to really do what they wanted to do because they were Black, which means they didn't. I'm going to say it. The Caucasians didn't believe that they could handle the work that they do, which I'm sorry, they were stronger than them. But I feel like they didn't give them a chance, so they gave them the weak jobs. And I'm going to tell you this on here. They also made them unload crafts planes, water planes. They made them unload stuff instead of going out there and fighting, or helping medics, helping people that get injured. They didn't want them to do that. They didn't feel like they had the education enough to do it. Little do they know, them women knew everything. Them women was smart. Very, very smart. They didn't even give them a chance. And you know what? Kerry Washington, when she got that commission, when she got that job that they were giving them for assorted mail, she didn't know what it was until she didn't know what it was until she got on that plane, and they told her not to open that envelope until she got overseas. When she went overseas, she opened that envelope. She was disappointed. I know you could see the disappointment in her face. She was disappointed. Like, really? Like, you want us to sort mail? We can do something better than this. And those women you can look at them and tell they could do something better than that. Sorting mail. Come on now. I hate to say it, but I think us women are so strong that we can do anything a man can do. The only thing we can't do is we can do the best we can raising a boy, but I think men can do it better. Other than that, a lot of stuff like sports. Men didn't think we could play sports. Girls play basketball. They had a problem with us playing basketball, softball. For what? We can do the same thing. What, you intimidated by me? Huh? You intimidated by me because I'm a female? It's plenty of people. Hey, Johnny, I see you on here on Instagram. Susan Sarandon is also on the movie from the research. I did the ladies to clear a 3-year Black Lives on undelivered mail. Yes, that's exactly what that is about. Yes. Thank you, Earl, for clearing that up. But yeah, it's definitely a phenomenal movie. I think everybody should even let your kids watch it. I let my son watch it. My son, he's very highly educated, and he goes to De La Salle. If you're from Chicago, you know De La Salle is a very, very popular private school. Very expensive. Don't get me started, but it's expensive. But when he seen this, he even choked up a little because he didn't know anything about this. And he's only 15. So I can understand that this is not being taught at schools right now. Not to mention Trump in the office. They talking about taking away history. Like, what? Why would you take it? Like, it just disturbs me. Like, the stuff I hear, about school systems. This should never be taken away from us, because Black history, or I heard they're trying to take Black History a month away. What is wrong with y'all? Like, that is us. We are Black history. Look at our skin. We are Black history. Every time we step out that door, just looking at the texture of our skin, we are history. We are history. We definitely need our history told. Don't take that away from us. I want my kids to learn everything possibly, what they did to us, what we had to fight, the cotton field, all of that. Because my grandmother, she is pure witness. Pure witness. Okay? And my mother's on here, and she knows it. My grandmother used to pick cotton. She got wounds to prove it. I want my kids to know about everything they have done to us. I don't want nothing hidden. That's why I made that Hidden Figures here. Y'all need to go watch that too. There's a lot of stuff they don't tell to educate our kids with. Anika's a teacher. She knows. She even knows it. I hope that she do something at school about this, because this is just was a huge. This encouraged me to do a lot. It definitely brought up some. It makes me want to do more. It makes me want to do more, and I know I can do more. Sometimes you be exhausted, you be like, I can't do. No, it makes you want to do more. And I think what's so cruel is we be so against each other. We need to help each other. I'm so tired of girls around here twerking and doing all this. Look. How about helping each other out? I don't see that no more. I don't see it no more. I don't. You know, you maybe you too good to ask for help. Everybody needs help. So I don't know why. Anika said, last time I taught African history, I got in trouble. Wow. Now, mind you, she is a teacher, you guys. Why did you get in trouble, Anika? Why? I need to know this because it's mind blowing to me that they think that we should learn our history. Are you crazy? That's why we're here. That's why we're here. I like the slogan for the 6 AAA. You're gonna hear this through the movie. No male, low morale. That is the slogan that they use for the motto for the 6 AAA. You're gonna hear it in the movie. If you just pay attention and listen, pay to everything in detail. Pay attention to who's running. Pay attention who ain't running. Pay attention to everybody talking. Just pay attention to your surroundings on that whole movie. Pay attention to everything. I don't know, it pulls out a range of emotions from diverse classrooms. Why does it? It doesn't matter. It don't matter if you black, white. It don't matter what color you is. It should be taught. It shouldn't be hidden. It shouldn't be hidden. Sorry, but it ain't. It shouldn't be hidden. And you know what's sad about this? This whole, oh my God, this whole 888. You know what makes me upset about this is that all of this took place 1926. And they just not being recognized for this. They just, do you hear me? They just not, the Army awarded them in 2019. That's when they first got their first unit accommodation. Ain't that sad? They didn't get it when they did it. It's if you go in here, you know, the women talk about it on YouTube. You have to go look at it yourselves. I gave cast names. You want to go back to the video, look at it. If you go look at Kerry Washington Road with Charity Adams, go do your research on Charity Adams. She said it. She said it before she passed. We weren't even reward. I just got a glimpse of Dobie. She just got a glimpse of her reward before she passed. She was 100 years old when she passed. How you live an entire life and not honor somebody like that? These weren't regular people. This was 6 AAA. Did you see the respect they got at the end? Because I remember it was a white guy on there and he told her he would never salute her. I guaranteed you that same guy saluted her at the end of that movie. And it's going to show. I guaranteed you he saluted her. And guess what? They deserved it. They deserved it. Because they was in the cold. Them women made sacrifices. They lost 2 soldiers over there because of it. They deserved it. If you haven't watched the movie, please go watch the movie, you guys. Sit with your kids and watch it. Hey, Atik. It's very, very incredible. I fell in love with it before the previews, before it even came out on Netflix. I fell in love with it. Oh, they did salute. They saluted the whole 855 colored women. Well, they lost 2, but it was 855 that went over there. That's a lot of women. That's a lot of African American women. That's a lot. And I just know, I did my research. Them women knew everything. They knew how to sew. They knew how to build. They knew how to to do everything. Oh my God. I so much I want to tell you about each individual person. When I mean I got a list of information. I even went back in the day and brainstorm. Y'all remember when we go to school, they tell you to brainstorm. Like I literally went and brainstormed this, you guys. Like I was so deep in this. I got every individual actor that was on there, every role. I literally went to find out when they passed. Who was the last one, which was Charity Adams. She was no, it wasn't, it was Lena Direcco. She was the one that lived the longest. Charity Adams was the one that passed away in 2002. She was 83 years old. She passed before all of them. Last one to pass was Lena Direcco. And then she was 100 years old. She passed this year, 2024. January 13th. Trust me, I did my research on these women, and every last one of these women was phenomenal. They all had different personalities, but when they came together, they did it. They made sure they did it. They handled their business, and they did it. And they did it with confidence. And they had pride in everything they did. They had so much confidence. When they marched, the women had their back, chest pushed out, they posture up like they were queens, which they are queens, baby. You are already a queen. You was born a queen. And truth be told, we all was born soldiers. Especially us women. Because like I said, and I'm going to keep saying it, us women is the backbone of this country. That's how I feel about it. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I feel like us women, we just do so much. Anika said, I remember the part when the ladies were premeditated. I'm sorry for opening the mail, but they did. Let me tell you something. It is a scene on there when they tell them, when the sergeant says to them, you opening that mail, their personal items. Let me tell you something. They wouldn't open up that mail. They wouldn't even be able to know who or where to send that mail. By them opening up that mail, that gave them a clue to what location they is. It was probably a fragrance, or it was a fabric. These women, just by touching the fabric, they knew where these people was at. You tell me how smart that is. Just by the fabric. That could have been satin. It could have been wool. It could have been, they knew just by touching this fabric. Come on now. You're not going to tell me these women wasn't phenomenal. And that's why I want to talk to us women about. You know, us women is so powerful. Don't get me wrong. Our men, our kings, I love y'all. But us women, what they say, if there's a will, there's a way. And we always make a way. Whether there's a man there or not. We always make a way. We too strong, man. Put all of us together and we stop being against one another and learn to love on each other and have each other's back and help each other. I guarantee you, us as a unit, we are unstoppable. We are unstoppable. Period. We're unstoppable. And I'm not just talking about black women. I'm talking about Caucasians, Mexicans, all of us. We can be, if we stand together and stop worrying about what the next person do and help each other and educate each other, I guarantee you we'll be unstoppable. Do y'all know that? Sure, we always gonna have some women out there, the reality TV shows, girls out there cursing, shaking their butts. You know, if they want to disrespect their bodies, by all means, hey, that's you. But I guarantee you there's more intelligent women out there and more confident women out there that's way more. We outbeat the twerkers. We outbeat the strippers. We outbeat them, baby. We outbeat them. We just too smart. We too smart. But you know what? Everybody got a story. So who am I to judge? Everybody got a story. We don't know what that person been through while they're in the situation they're in now, but they need to be introduced to someone that can encourage them and lift them up and push them to be better. See, I learned when you surround yourself around good people, good things happen. This is why I don't stay around negative people. If I feel negative energy, I remove myself. I remove myself. This is why I surround myself around positive people. Anika, very positive woman, very highly intelligent. She's a teacher. Monique, she's a scientist. Shantae, she's a chef. I surround myself by highly, don't get me wrong, I have some friends, they may not have a bachelor's degree, they may not have a master's degree, but they're intelligent. They're intelligent. I just surround myself around positive people. No, nigga, don't underestimate yourself. She just said she's all right. Let me tell you something. Now, don't get me started talking about all my friends. Don't, because I take pride in talking about my friends because I feel like my friends is the ones that lift me up when I'm going through stuff. They got a piece of me, piece of my heart. Every last one of them, which means when something happens to one of them, I'm torn. So my friends plays a huge role in my life today. Every last one of them. VJ, every last one of them. Connie, that's my G-balls. Even Derek, he's in New York. Everybody that I let into this heart and in this mind plays a huge role in Alex's life. You may not think you do, but you do, because it's the small things that matters. It really is. I mean, some you're gonna bump heads eventually, but you're gonna fix it. If y'all really friends, you're gonna fix it with the snap of a finger. Simple apology. Won't happen again. But I just feel like us women, we just gotta do better. We can do better. I mean, it's okay to dance, do whatever you do, but we can do better. She making me laugh. But if you're really serious about us sisters, and I'm talking about all of us, we're not just talking about us African American women. I can honestly say, yeah, that we already judged by we coming out the color of our skin. But we don't need to add on to more. Our younger generation that's out there being disrespectful, please stop adding on to it. Stop. They laugh at us. They laugh at us. They think we're embarrassing. Don't add on to the problem. Don't add on to it. They laugh at us. You think they care about everybody on the west side of Chicago killing each other, all these men dropping like flies? And y'all out there shooting gangbangs. You think they care about? They laughing at us. They say, "Oh, we ain't got to do nothing. They gonna do it. They gonna do it for us. They gonna kill each other anyway." They laughing at us. They laughing at us. Y'all doing a good job. Why should they do anything? I ain't gotta do nothing. And it's sad. It's sad. Get it together, Alex. Lord have mercy. Girl, y'all don't know my godfather used to say that to me, a little girl. Get it together, Al. He used to say like that. But yeah, it definitely this movie really encouraged me to be a better person, not just for me, not just for you guys, but for me also, because I feel like I just need to do more. And heck, I'm even talking about going back to school because of this, because it encouraged me to do more. I really hope it encouraged you and your children, especially the teenagers. I really hope it encouraged them, because I got a lot of education out of this. I took a whole day just to do research on this because I felt like this movie really touched me. So let's just all I take a moment and just reflect on those 822 women that went out there and did that. And I'm telling you, if they can do it, we can do it. And it ain't too late. I don't want to hear about I'm too old to be. You ain't never too old to do nothing. Never too old. You don't get your high school diploma, get out there and go get it. Stop talking about it. Go do it. I don't like people that talk. Go do it. Just like this podcast. I talked about it for so long. And guess where I started my podcast at? My friend house, Anika. I was at her house when I first started this. And now look at me. I am in my 19th episode right now. I'm trying to lift this off the ground for it to be bigger and better. if I can set more platforms like this for everyone, I would love to do it. But you guys have to like and share. And yes, action do speak louder than words. I hear a lot of people, I'm gonna do this. Stop. Just do it. Just do it. Do it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Come back to me next year and tell me, hey, can you come to my graduation? That's all I'm saying. Please go watch this movie. Please. And I hope Kerry Washington see this. Because, man, Kerry Washington, I salute you for this movie because, baby, you did show. Woo! You think Olivia Pope was something, baby. Oh, my God. She had, man. Charity Adams rolling over in her grave, clapping. She's doing the standing over. She can't stand because she's dead, but she definitely clapping in her heart and her soul, and you making her heart light up. Because that woman played her role. Emmy-winning Kerry Washington. Amazing. I give all those ladies a standing ovation. Every last one of them. Every last one of them. Please go do your research. Don't forget, this was created in 1942, and they ain't get seen with none of this. None of this until 2019. That's a long time. That's a long time, y'all. It's a very long time. So anyways, anybody got any questions? Any questions about the movie? Anything you want to know? I'll tell you. I know it from the back of my head. Everything right now. I even learned it word for word. Look, don't judge me. When you obsessed with something like that, God help me. That movie was, man, I'll probably watch it again at work while working because it was that great. It was that great. Did y'all ever see the trailer? If you didn't see the trailer, I can definitely put you onto the trailer for you guys to understand what I'm talking about. But hands down, this is should I introduce y'all to the trailer? I think I am. Let me introduce y'all to the trailer. I'm gonna introduce y'all to it. I'm gonna introduce you to it. If you ain't see it, you ain't see it. I'm gonna turn my camera around just for y'all to see it on Facebook.
Soldiers, you must be perfect. You do not have the luxury to be good.
That's Lena, y'all.
You have the burden to be better.
Look at this. Phenomenal movie. This is the trailer. I know you YouTubers and Instagrams can't see it, but I will show Facebook because I got more people on Facebook. Look at that woman, baby.
I am giving you my best. And you will give me yours.
That's right.
A lot of people do not want us to succeed. We have the most to prove. Welcome to the Women's Hour.
That's right. I'm telling y'all, go see it. Go see it. Go see it. Go see it. Sit your kids down. Sit your teenagers down. Introduce it to them. That's history. And I think everyone should be exposed to it. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's about that time. I just got my cue from YouTube telling me, hey, your time is getting up. I'm moving. So I'm about to get out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. The second. She said you always notice something new in the second time. I gotta watch again. Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in with me tonight. Welcome to Life Be Life, and thank you for coming to Life Be Life. And I appreciate each and every last one of you. Everybody have a fantastic night and go watch that movie with your kids. Please like, share this videos. SW, 2 fingers. Signing out.